In the brutal world of ancient Rome, where emperors ruled like gods and enemies disappeared overnight, one woman dared to challenge the most feared man in the empire. Her name was Epicharis, and her mission? To bring down the bloodthirsty emperor, Nero, from inside his own palace. The year was 65 AD. Nero, once a young and hopeful ruler, had become a monster. He murdered his own mother, poisoned rivals, and burned Rome to the ground, blaming Christians to cover it up. Behind the golden walls of Rome, terror reigned. But a secret plan was taking shape. The Pisonian conspiracy. A group of senators, knights, and former generals plotting to assassinate Nero and restore the Republic. And in the middle of this conspiracy was someone unexpected. A woman, Epicharis, known for her beauty, but feared for her intelligence. Historians still debate who she really was, a courtesan, a spy, or both. But one thing is clear, Epicharis had access to the imperial court, and she had the courage to risk everything. She secretly passed messages between senators. She recruited allies. She used her charm to win over key military officers. But then, disaster struck. One of the conspirators panicked and confessed everything to the emperor's guards. Names, plans, everything. The entire network was arrested, tortured, executed. But Epicharis remained silent. She was dragged to the dungeons and chained. Roman guards demanded she reveal names. They beat her, burned her, dislocated her joints. She refused to speak. The next day she was brought out again, bones broken, body trembling. Still, silence. Even her torturers began to fear her resolve. When the final execution order came, she knew death was near. But Epicharis chose her own fate. Using the belt of her robe, she strangled herself, hanging from a beam in her prison cell. A silent protest, a final act of rebellion. She died before Nero could kill her, and in doing so, became the first woman in recorded history to be part of a political conspiracy in Rome. History forgot her name for centuries. She had no statue, no coin, no monument, but she became a symbol of courage, a woman who stood against tyranny when even men in armor bowed in fear. In the dark underworld of ancient Rome, her story still echoes. One voice can shake an empire, even if it never speaks a word.